Down to 185, ladies and gentlemen. 185. My heaviest I got was 195. I hate this rep range.
Give me one for the haters. Give me one for the haters.
Just a little daily dose of game changer here. More Rockstar Pier Zero. I already downed this one. That one's just for like tomorrow probably. I don't like to have more than one a day. In fact, I usually don't even have one a day. I think my pattern is usually about 2 a week. Just randomly I'll go out to a gas station and I'll feel like grabbing them, and they're like 2 for 3 like at almost every gas station ever. So, that's it, man. Best energy in the world. It's got me wired right now, which is exactly what I need. Focus, because I'm going ham on these dishes and cleanup time right now. We had a humongous cookout. You can see the trash left over from it. That's a lot of trash left over from the cookout. We had a big cookout here. Turned into like a little mini party. It was awesome, good time. But now I gotta hustle and clean up. Parents are on their way over. Well, I have a few hours, but they're on their way over to see the house for the first time ever. So I get the Rockstar Pier Zero, aka Game Changer, in my system right now. Hustling on these dishes, gonna clean everything up till it's spotless. Got a little Trailer Park Boys going on in the background there. Do any of you guys watch Trailer Park Boys? One of the most entertaining shows. It's not a show that will get you hooked like Breaking Bad or anything. It's just very entertaining, so I have it on for background noise right now. And yeah, love it. Little update, guys. I don't have a car right now. Well, I have a car, but it's stuck outside because my girlfriend lost my keys. So I went out and bought a new key for $179 from Dodge. I gotta go today to get the PIN number so my friend Nick Ferraro, you remember him, he can come down and program the key for me. He has all the stuff needed to do that. We just need a PIN number to do it for the car. Apparently cars have PIN numbers. Not a VIN number, a PIN number. And you gotta go to the dealership to get that. So that's what I'm gonna do today. So I'm already halfway done with this kitchen. But here's a little before I completely finish cleaning everything. Okay. So I don't know how many hours it's been. I've been on a roll and not eating or anything, but here's the after so far. Not quite done, but this is a pretty good, it's coming along nicely. Big difference, huh? Whoa, okay, this is actually really important. I totally forgot to tell you guys this like a week ago. But it's really important that you guys do it because I want all my NWB people there before it fills up. So, Thursday of the Mr. Olympia weekend, which is September 18th, at 7 p.m. Las Vegas time, there's a gym in Las Vegas called Dominate Your Game Gym. I'm going to throw the address to this gym in the info box below here, okay? There's going to be this gigantic event going on. 100 spots are available. It's hosted by Accessory. You get a gigantic goodie bag when you get in. It's $30, which is nothing because, guys, beers in Las Vegas cost $30. So you pay $30. Most of that goes to Homes for Troops, that donation foundation. And then you get in, you get a gigantic goodie bag. Chris Jones, Vince Garza, Big J, Jerry Ward of BioS Raw TV, and a bunch of other YouTubers, including little old me, are all going to be there. It's going to be actually really informative. I believe they have Chris Jones hosting curls or arms. Don't quote me on that. I believe Big J's hosting squats. David Sandler, who is the science guy behind Accessory, who has trained some of the biggest name athletes you guys would all know. He's going to be hosting deadlifts, and they got little old me hosting the bench press seminar. But it's going to be pretty cool because besides being informative and like all the YouTubers working one-on-one with y'all, there's also going to be like a bench press, your own body weight competition for you guys to jump into with like big prizes and whatnot. Not so much the fact that you get to just come and hang out with us. Like it's a cool event. But there's only 100 spots available, so email the email that I included below. It's events@accessory.com. Email, RSVP, get in on that. I want my NWB people there. Seriously, it'll be awesome. That's about all I have to say about that. Down to 185, ladies and gentlemen. Alright guys, this is the update for you. I dropped from 195 to 185 in about 2 weeks. Most of it was just water weight because upon moving, you start eating really bad after not eating at all. So a lot of it was just water weight, but dropped from 195 to 185 in about 2 weeks. The week before Christian's collab, I was about 193, and then I dropped to about 188 by the time I got home from Texas from collaborating with Christian and Guzman. And then now, about a week later, I'm 185. So my goal is to get down to 180 and hang there. And I'm talking about a solid 180, not just I'm only 180 after I've gone to the bathroom first thing in the morning. I want to be 180 like at the end of the day and hang around there and adapt my body to being at that weight. And really the only thing I'm going to have to adapt is my bench press. My squat actually goes up when I'm lighter. I think the reason my squat was so weak this time around towards the end of the cycle is because I was so heavy, and it's really just uncomfortable for me to squat. I don't have as good of a squat performance, and I had to loosen my belt a lot too because I get the gut after 190. My deadlifts, they stay the same no matter what weight I am. I was pulling 500 at 170, so I'm not worried about my deadlifts. My bench definitely takes a hit in strength. Part of the reason why I didn't cut sooner is because I actually just wanted to get that 365 tap and go out of the way just for my own satisfaction. And I was about 190 when I did that tap and go. So I'm going to cut down. My pause bench stays about the same no matter how light I am. It's only my tap and go max that falters. So I'm going to cut down. I'm going to focus on all pausing anyway. And my plan is to really just build my bench press up to where it is when I'm 195 while I'm 180, which I think can be done. So that is the update, guys. 180 will be a nice lean body weight. I remember every time I dieted for a bodybuilding competition, 179, 180 was a beautiful weight for me because I had good abs then, I had veins coming out, I was lean, but I wasn't crossing into shreddedness yet, so I wasn't small yet. And that's that nice happy medium that I like. Plus, that'll be the weight class I want to compete in, so I plan on hanging around there. Ricky, your shake cup made this entire kitchen smell so bad.
It fucking was, like I said, it was past the point of no return.
So to return it, he's boiling it. But that's none of my business.
You gotta save money to make money.
So a little bit of good news, guys. I got to finally tighten my belt back up. When I got to that 190 plus range, I had to loosen it for a little bit to even get a good breath on my squat. So it's back to normal again. Today is the first day back off of a deload week. You guys already know me pretty well. You guys know I don't do well my first day back after deload weeks. And that pattern did not break. Today, the squats felt really, really hard, as I kind of anticipated. This first set was kind of dusting the cobwebs off. I didn't like how I didn't reset enough in between each rep. But I felt like I kind of needed just to dive in and go balls to the wall to shake the cobwebs off from having a good week off. So I continued my 4 sets of 6 reps, really trying to work on resetting, trying to lower the weight very controlled, and trying to remain as upright as possible to really work on that technique. In fact, you're going to see at the end of this video, there's going to be a few things that I'm adding into this training cycle that are going to really help me improve my core strength, improve my erector strength, and help me maintain a very upright position in squats. Granted, I am doing low bar squatting for those of you that are not familiar, and in low bar, you pretty much have to lean over forward. It's just the way the leverage works. But here's a rear angle of my 4th and final set, and you can see the depth is very inconsistent. I'm resetting fine in between each rep, but like some reps are going below parallel, some are just making parallel, and that's definitely something I don't like. However, I'm going to wait until my second leg workout of this week on Thursday to really critique my form, because this first workout is just rough being my first one back, so I'm going to go kind of easy on myself critique wise. So a little update, just because of that week off, squats felt a little bit more heavy than they usually do, and I think I utilized my hamstrings a little bit more than I usually do in squats. On top of that, I definitely should have done a little more mobility because I definitely feel a lot tighter than I anticipated I would. So we're gonna move on to deadlifts now. This is my first time using the gym's new deadlift platform. They've had it for like 2 weeks. That's sad. They're supposed to do 2 sets of 16. 2 sets of 6 with 415 or something like that. Just gonna begin warming up and see if I can get a little more mobility in to loosen up my hamstrings after squats, and then hopefully they'll feel all right. It's my little update.
You always go one pass failure. What? You always go one pass failure. Where you're in. As if you fail, then you have to go for another one. Yes, you have to. That's how you hit. Beast. That's what you do when I go to the spot, right? You gotta work on your form. I'll show you. You should be doing that. Up, up, up. Lightweight. Lightweight. Quick, easy pull. Give me one for the haters. Give me one for the haters.
All right, finish up the main workout. Now just doing accessory stuff, incorporating front squats into this routine this time around to really help build up the core, build up the erectors, and really work on staying upright in squats. Have not done them in ages. Candido recommended I do them heavier weight in like the 5 range or so, but being the first time doing them in years and years and years, I'm gonna keep it light and do sets of like 8 today, just to ease back into them. Kind of excited though. I have to say, I totally forgot how much front squats will really work your abs, actually, because they force you to stay so upright, and also they help work your erectors. Jason Blaha actually recommended them to me. After seeing my deadlift video at Guzman's gym, he said that I probably have about a 550 pull in me strength-wise. It's my technique and little details I need to work on, and he also recommended front squats for that exact fact, so I love them. Please like this video for peace and prosperity. Subscribe now, comment below. Love y'all. Peace.